Now, right off the bat, what do we see watching this horse go?
Upside down.
Hollow back.
Upside down. You see
Hollow
how
back.
he's
Heads up.
his legs into the ground and pulling himself with the shoulder?
that's it,
So
yeah.
that's the thing you want to learn to recognize. He's kind of,
That's
the
what
back
Barry
end
did.
looks
Pulled
loose
himself
and
with
just
his
kind of back there someplace. I think that's good attitude.
He's got a great attitude. Oh.
And once again, notice how his canter is a little bit like your horse, Carol, a little lateral.
Oh, we talked about that yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I told her
lateral.
that. I said, is that the lateral canter?
What does that mean? It's like a 4B. For the
Instead of a 3B. Okay. Let's get thoroughbred.
The diagonal legs don't hit at the same time.
Oh.
You like that with?
Once again, you can see how his back end and front end are moving kind of separately still.
Yeah.
No connection between them.
But look, there's hardly any angle in his leg when he starts to take weight behind. See how that's gotten a little better?
Oh, it's like you were doing on the grass.
Yeah.
That little like.
Yeah. But when he actually carries weight, he's just barely under his hip. You'd like to see him reach. That's what he was trying to get your horse to do,
Now,
Tanya,
if you're heavy
Yes.
dressage with
is to reach further.
So I'm going to begin by using a little work in hand here to begin to manipulate this horse's frame a little bit, because I can see this horse would trot around just like that for quite some time without changing the frame. So I'm going to start right away asking for some things to work a little different.
You know what he means by that? The horse is totally happy going around hollow.
I saw
and
that.
kind of bracing on the bit.
So's mine.
Yeah. So he's gonna
You
work
guys are
with
going to
it
have
a
so
little
much fun
bit.
when you go home.
I know.
So getting the horse to go from the inside leg to the
Oh,
outside
look
rein
at
is
that,
what
how funny.
helps you stretch them.
Is that what he's doing? He's holding
Well,
tight on the
look at his
outside
left
rein.
hip. He's like, I don't know how to do that.
Uh-huh.
There he's going, but he just tensed up that
Yeah.
inside hind.
There we go.
There
There,
he
now
goes.
he's gotten it loosened up.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know what you want.
And now he's got lateral flexion too.
Uh-huh. Nice.
He just has a cuteness about him.
Oh, he has a very kind eye.
Boy, you need to keep filming him off and on because you're going to make a huge change in this horse.
I know.
Doesn't have a pen nose.
Thoroughbred, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, butt hydrant. When he's
Well, I
moving.
think he's just
Doesn't
how.
know. Maybe he's just disconnected.
Yeah, he is.
When he's walking.
Give us 2 months with him and he won't look the same.
I would be like, oh, look at that.
No, he doesn't know the difference. He's happy I took him. He hasn't been here much.
So what he's teaching the horse is to relax the jaw and pull.
John
The
Paul.
John Paul.
John Paul.
John Paul.
Yes. So that when the horse feels it with the side reins, he'll start realizing that that's what is being asked. So you always want that yield, the soft.
So the
The horse
side reins
doesn't-
are always the loose.
Yeah, because if you crank the horse's head back like that, they're just going to truncate it backwards. They're not going to. You're not going to get this nice forward,
Right.
seeking the contact feel. Because that's really what ultimately the stretch ends up being: is you give forward and the horse follows it. They're looking for it. That's when down the road when they really understand it. So it's, looking for the contact.
I mean, he was just
Much
such
better
a
already.
And then I had him step in, and he was so awesome. I loved him. Loved him. But
Look at that. Just right there.
He's still not.
No, he's not, but I can see
Yeah,
But
the
he's
getting
slowing
it.
a little
Yeah,
bit.
Yeah.
he's giving a little bit.
Yeah.
He's stepping under a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still got the U-neck going on, but
Yep. That's a way of going. I'm sure he's been doing for a long
Yeah.
time. So what you have to do is educate him, not force him.
yeah. And I just like the change I see in the trot and stepping out in a way and under. With
Getting
the
looser.
inside. Yeah, with the inside.
Yeah.
Is what I meant.
He's thinking about it.
well, that was like Barry. When she got rhythm, there was just no weight to her stride. And once they do that, then it's almost like heavy.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, but it's solid. I would
Yeah.
say
But see,
heavy,
that's
solid.
why. And then they're okay in tougher ground.
Yeah.
She gets so easy.
I find it appealing.
Put it a little short when you're on a young horse. Save the horse's back.
Oh, they're okay.
May save your life.
Kyra is really good.
Cool.
And this horse was standing in a wet, nasty stall.
Aw.
The farrier said I had to put pads on the front because his feet are really squishy, so he needed a little bit.
Yeah, he looks a little foot sore or tad or something. You say he's missing a shoe?
No, he was. I had
Oh.
him shod yesterday,
Oh.
and his feet were a mess.
Yeah.
But he said next time he'll probably be fine, but his feet are all squishy. And that can come from that.
So you kind of have to do whatever it takes to get the horse to do it. Then you
And
can
he's still moving
reward
forward.
it.
That's good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
never
'cause
want to do this to the point that
this
you kill
is-
the movement.
Well, yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I struggle with.
Yeah. There, see the horse? Once they soften,
Even Stephanie over there is interested. Yeah, she's sitting with Liz. She has a barrel racing horse that she competes in.
so you kind of just have to educate the mouth to soften and not graze. There.
That's what I asked the girls. I said, "You want a new project?" And they're like, "Yeah." And I got him and I said, "I think he's going to be my project."
He was a great project though. He's a great horse to, experiment with and teach.
Yeah,
He certainly seems to have a good mind.
he definitely.
It's nice that you have other people who can ride him too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not just you.
Well, and the girls will.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
all new for him.
He only is an 18-hand horse.
That's true.
yeah, he needs to.
Yeah. We had an 18 two-hand one that he finally looked normal on.
Yeah.
It's funny, he always would come out with a stripe down his
Well,
back
it's
because
just
I could
the
never
muscles
reach.
change how the walk just materializes, and all of a sudden you've
Yeah.
got a nice swinging walk.
He is a pretty horse.
Mm-hmm. Well, once you reshape his body,
Yeah.
he's going to be gorgeous.
He will. Thanks, Tara. Mary went on that ride because she said, this guy's being a real ass to Alicia. And I said, well, you kick his ass if he is. Well, she's got him laughing now. Sometimes they come in with an attitude. I don't get it.
You mean the people that...
Trail ride people. Yeah, I guess he was giving her lip and yeah, they were running behind and she said, well, the other guests are already here and he said, because we have to have a front and a back when there's 3 or more riders, and I only had 2 people on. So Mary was here. Look, best friends now. She's like, I've got people here. That's why we asked you to be here 15 minutes early. Well, you just don't want me to. She started going off on her. So Mary was down there. She said, oh, look at my horse and tail. She didn't want me to lose the business, which I appreciate.
A good egg.
That's Mary in the white shirt?
Yeah.
Mary who? You
Her
mentioned
last
that?
name is Who. H-O-O.
Oh, really? But do you see that? This is what we call an L dip in this horse. A lot of people
L-dip.
call it a hunter's bump.
What is that?
Do you see the top of his hips, how it's kind of tented? And there's kind of a dip in front of it.
You're talking conformation or color?
Confirmation.
Okay.
Like, do you see the top of the hip?
Yeah.
The bump that goes up and then it's like a triangle.
Oh, okay, then
It dips in front of it. and then you see the spine pop out.
Okay.
That's what is
And
a
what is
hunter
that?
bump.
Oh.
Now, a lot of people call it hunter bumps because we saw it on hunters and they thought, well, it's because they jump. Well, it's not, because the horse drops his back, separates that SI joint.
Okay, I see.
So she's going to fix it because this is how you fix it.
All right.
Because you get the horse to round up the
Now,
back
did you
instead of
see
drop it
that
away.
in
So-
other horses?
So we'll get
Right.
Get the horse to
Oh,
lift.
that's what he's doing with that.
Okay, so that's the guitar
Uh-huh.
string
Like,
thing.
remember, ours
Yeah.
had no idea what that meant. That just meant go forward.
yeah.
He's such a good horse.
Trot's already better.
You see, the horse just doesn't know that this is a place to be, and he's
Like-
struggling with it.
It's like, why am I here?
Yes,
I don't get it.
but boy, once they do get it, they're in heaven.
You can already see the muscle where the hunter bump is
Yeah,
being activated.
yeah. Gotta activate that top line.
Yeah, look at that. You see it. It's like, okay, so explain the hunter bump again because you're saying the point of the hips right here.
No,
Right?
at the top. No, at the top. Look at his top line.
It's got that little bump and then it hollows down.
Well, we call it an L dip because it dips in front of the. It
So
looks
like
kind of
Cairo has
tinted,
a huge one.
huh?
Cairo has a huge one.
Yeah, but his
He's more sway back.
Yes,
It's his
he's more sway back.
conformation.
Yes,
Yeah.
a little bit is his confirmation, but it's not pointed. Like this horse is very kind of pointed, but it's got a dip in front of the hips.
And
See
I
the
don't
dip
know-
before the spine?
I don't know what this horse's past was before this
I mean,
guy.
in between the high point of the horse.
Yeah. Here, if you'll let me walk out there and I'll show you.
And see, and this is the difference with the trainer.
That?
He's schooling She's the gonna horse, show me not the riding hunter's horse. bump really quick.
Have a hard time finding it. Well, we call it an L dip.
I call it a bad rider pump.
And see how this
Uh-huh.
sticks up and then it dips right here?
Right.
And then the spine
And then the
actually
bump,
comes up.
yeah.
But see that dip right here?
Right? Well, that's why I'm saying Cairo has a big one because Cairo's just
Well, I
goes
know,
way
but
down.
his rounds,
It's not a
more in
sharp
his back.
point.
He doesn't look like he's separated that SI joint and made that hunter's bump. He just has dropped his back, and he's
Got
very
it.
short, coupled back there.
Right.
So his is a little bit confirmation.
Okay.
But this horse has had, and I can tell you exactly how he's been ridden, totally upside down,
Yeah.
with the back drop.
Yeah.
That's why that separates.
Yep.
That's what bad saddle
But
fit
even
can make
for a
him do
horse
that
that's,
too.
you know, obviously this horse has never done this before, how quickly they respond to this training.
And how
Yeah.
much better
Because
he
I'm
moves.
making everything about what I'm doing easier for them. That's the point.
And you would think, I mean, they're using muscles they hadn't used before, which would be
Yeah.
harder. They're more comfortable doing it.
Well, you know what I think they find out too? How much easier it is to carry the rider's weight when their head gets down because it helps the back to come up and support them.
Okay.
It's just biomechanics at that point. I guess it's kind of a way of getting